Hello gang and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Star Stable. I have been doing the winter content on live stream, so you may have seen recently with Rose Shadowly. Oh look, he's so cute. And Game Master Penelope. We did some winter activities. There's since been some new winter activities, so I hope to live stream them again. But in the meantime, I thought we could do some quests, some main story quests, especially because it's been so long since we've done them. And I have a quest with Lisa at Yorvik Stables, a debt to pay. So I thought we should check in with her and get a move on, and then ideally maybe do some Dundle quests so that I can get into the new area of the game. I don't think I've progressed enough to get there, so we shall see. And then we will return to Winter Fun on the very next live stream. Alright, what do you say we set off? Oh, we could take a peek at the Frisians while we're over here. I haven't bought one yet. I plan to do it on the live stream. They're so cute. I want this one and the all red one. I mean, the all black one, like she has. Those are my favorites. Okay. Lisa, where are you? I actually like all the generations of the Frisians. I think they're different enough that they feel like different horses to me, so I actually really like all of them. There she is. Hi, Cadence. Now I feel truly rested after our recent hardships. I'm ready to talk to the Sleeping Willow to repay the debt I have to her after she helped me out of Pandoria. Maybe you can help me? You know that ancient tree better than I do at this point, and I have the feeling that I won't exactly get away with being given an easy task. Let's turn a little bit. Oh no, she turned into us again. How lovely that you want to help me. I'm afraid I'm going to need all the help I can get. Let's find out what kind of favor the Sleeping Widow is expecting. I'm curious as to what it could be. Right then, ready for a little adventure? Nice, let's see who's gonna get to the Sleeping Widow first. Last one to the primal tree is a little piggy. Take whatever route you like. I'm thinking I'll probably go through Goldspur Farm and over the northern Greydew Mountains. Starshine, run like the wind. Okay. Well, here we go then. Let's see if I remember how to get there. Oh no, I'm on a level 1 horse. This was a bad idea. I knew I should have changed. We'll get there someday. It's fine. Okay. We made it. Lisa made it. That was fun. You did it. You won. I guess that means it's me who's the little piggy. But little pigs are cute too, right? Is she still awake? It seems like she's sleeping. Maybe we could just get out of here. She's probably forgotten all about our favors and arrangements. Come on, let's head home. It's probably for the best. You want to try getting through to her? I suppose we'd better. Try talking to her and we'll see. Is it awake? About time. I wonder where you'd all got to. Oh, you're awake after all. My dear friend, I am as awake as I can be. Firstly, I want to repeat my thanks for helping me out of Pandoria's prison. Without your help and the help of Starshine and Cadence, I'd never have been able to leave. I'm here to repay my debt to you. I'm completely at your service. What could I possibly do to repay what you did for me? We're very up close and personal with this tree. I helped you out of your prison. Now I want you to help me out of mine. My wish is that you help me to once again become a part of the contact network of the primeval trees. And I'm certain you can help me. Humans took the lives of my kind with their barbaric deforestation. Such despicable treatment. I will never forgive them, even though they swore it was a hideous mistake. Traitors. Deceitful in soul and nature. Well, well. As if it wasn't enough that I was left alone when the lives of my kind were torn down, I was also disconnected from our network. Because of all this death, the roots that connected me to my kind withered away and died, leaving me isolated from my community. My roots may well reach all the way to Pandoria, but they don't reach as far as the next living primeval tree. My companion was the link between me and the next tree, and was therefore my only connection to the network of roots that make it possible for us to communicate. I haven't been in touch with my kind for centuries. I thought perhaps you might take care of that, Lisa, in Cadence. I look so dumb with this little nose on, trying to talk to the primeval tree. She probably has no idea why I suddenly have a Rudolph nose. Dearest ancient tree, it's a true honor to receive such a task. Do you have any, some kind of suggestion as to how we might exactly go about it? Ah, Lisa, I do have a suggestion. When Aideen came to the world, she healed the land and spread life over the dead cliffs. With her song, her music, and her light, you can ride over the bay and bring my roots back to life so that I might reconnect with the primeval tree at Scarecrow Hill. Eh? Difficult? No, no, my little friends. Aideen did it, and so can you. You're not trying to wriggle out of our arrangement, are you? You won't disappoint me, like all the other treacherous humans have always done. Of course not. Not all humans are deceitful in their soul and nature. We are definitely not petty traitors, but the legend of Aideen's ancient exploits is just that. A legend? How do we... I don't know how you'll do it. Aideen could. You'll simply have to figure out how she did it. Now, it's just a matter of a few roots. Aideen actually created life. I'm not asking for those kind of miracles from you. How hard can it be? How? No, it can't be that difficult, right? My roots need to reach right across the bay. You can see the primeval tree on Scarecrow Hill from here. Oh yeah, we can. It's right here. Ba-doop-doo. So close, yet so far away. When my roots reach the other side, I'll be a part of the network of primeval trees again. You must help me. We'll do our absolute best. We promise to do everything in our power to help you. I know you're capable. Aideen was. I've spoken. It's up to you to get this done. The time for talking is over. Ooh, this seems like serious business. Ride over water, bring dead roots back to life. How's that going to work? This all sounds pretty tricky. Honestly, I doubt it'll work. I've got no idea how we'll make her request come true. I suppose we can at least start with a little reconnaissance. Let's go and see if we can locate the remains of the sawn down primeval tree. I seem to remember seeing like a huge stump by the beach a little north of here. Let's go. Yes, let us go. What do I name my hadron? Classy Biscuit. Oh, something's screaming. It's gotta be a spider. There's a spider here. Yay. Nice. Where is Lisa? There she is. Aww. Here's where the primeval tree that was cut down centuries ago used to stand. So that means that the Sleeping Widow's roots reach to about here. We're going to need to make sure that the roots grow out over the bay here and right across to the beach at Golden Hills Valley on the other side. See it? Yes. Well, I see the tree. I see the beach. Let's ride down to the shore over there and take a closer look. Okay, can we get there from here? I hope so. I hope so. Oh, yeah, look, roots. Lisa, come on. Roots. Hello. Ah, here's a better view. See? Right down there. I can just see how the roots stick out. They're a few feet below the water surface, but they reach to here and no further. How's this ever going to work? Can't we just pull some string across the bay and attach a couple of tin cans on either end? Easier to just talk on a tin can phone, right? No, sorry. Seriously though, it's pretty obviously we need help. We need advice. Linda knows loads about the primeval trees, and Elizabeth is usually full of wisdom. Linda and Alex are most often to be found on spy duty along the coast. They're keeping a lookout in case Dark Horse hoods come ashore someplace. Sometimes they're free though, and then Linda's almost definitely at the vineyard. I can ride over to Valedale and talk to Elizabeth if you go to the vineyard and get Linda's advice. If she's even there, that is. Okay? Okay. That sounds fair. Let's go. Oh, there she is. A meteor. Hey, Cadence. So it's you again. Great to see you. Any news? Oh, you said you're going to do what? The primeval tree thinks you should copy the exploits of Aideen? From the legend? Oh my. When I read about the primeval trees and their fate, I also learned that the Sleeping Widow was cut off from the network of roots, and so can't communicate with the others. I really understand why she'd asked you to do this. It must be awful to be so isolated in that way. But bringing life to dead roots, or even getting her roots to grow across an entire bay, sounds complex to me. That said, those primeval trees are wise. They know things that we don't. Maybe it's possible to do as Aideen did in the legend, somehow. You've got the fragment with her light, and we know that the legend claims the light can bring life to the dead. I mean, the Sleeping Widow herself reacted to the light and those tears. According to the legend, Aideen had a harp in one hand and the life-giving light of Yor's flame in the other when she rode across the water. The legend says that her music and her light is what brought forth life to Yorvik. Lisa possesses the strong healing power of the Circle of Stars. With Lisa's healing magic, and if you've got the light and the harp, maybe you can actually do something similar to that which Aideen did in the legend. Maybe it's precisely what the primeval tree means. Maybe it can actually get the roots to grow over the seabed of the bay and reach the other side. Maybe. Maybe you don't literally need to actually ride over the water. Surely you can use a boat. Either way, you'll need the harp, and I know where it is. Oh, I have a text message. It's from Lisa. She says she's spoken to Elizabeth, who seems to think that if you play the right melody on Aideen's harp, you can actually ride over the water. Lisa's apparently got all the info about how to learn the melody, which makes it all possible. She's on her way in a horse trailer. Where were we? Oh yeah, all these maybes. It seems as though Aideen's harp is on display at the museum at Yorvik City. They usually have it on show when they have their historical exhibitions. By the way, did you know that this is the actual harp that's on Yorvik's flag? The green on the flag represents the beautiful green island of Yorvik and the luscious and rich life that covers the island. The blue above the green represents heaven, and the blue below is the sea. The white lines symbolize timelines from history and for the future. But enough about Yorvik's flag now. Look, here comes Lisa. Hey, Lisa. Hello. Hey guys, got anything yet? Yeah, Lisa, we have. I was just saying that as weird as it sounds, you might just be able to mimic Aideen's legendary life-bringing movements, just as the primeval tree seems to want. Cadence has the fragment, which might actually be in my in my wardrobe. Lisa, you have the healing magic from the Circle of Stars. Elizabeth already told you that you can ride over the water with the help of a melody played on Aideen's harp. If that works, you won't even need to think about cheating with a boat. Amazing! It sounds crazy, but it's totally worth a try in any case. The worst that can happen is that we get a bit wet around the hooves. It's still super doubtful as to whether it'll even work, though. Well, I guess it'll be me playing the harp then, since I'm pretty well used to string instruments. Cadence, you alright with shining the light fragment? You know, since you've used it before and all. Aideen's fragment, which is with Cadence, is still loaded with light, so it doesn't need to be recharged. That's good. But back to the harp. Sadly, the museum in Yorvik City is closed for refurbishment. Yeah, typical. I heard that from Elizabeth. But she said that the councilman in Silverglade Village is friends with the museum curator. And you, Cadence, you know the councilman pretty well, right? Smart. I've definitely caused him quite some trouble since I've been here. Cadence, you ride over to the councilman and ask if he wouldn't mind using the curator for a favor by opening up the museum and lending us the harp for a little while. Okay? Okay. Then it sounds like we've got a plan. We'll meet up here again after you've spoken with the councilman in Silverglade Village. In the meantime, I'm gonna see if I can try to convince the butler to give us a ride to Yorvik City in his car. Ooh, fancy. Hello, Councilman Cadence. Wonderful weather, isn't it? And it's as nice almost every day. Have you thought about that? If I know the museum curator in Yorvik City, I know the museum curator very well indeed. We're old classmates, him and I. I can guarantee he'll let you in and let you borrow anything you need if I put in a good word for you, which obviously I will. Put in a good word, that is. You could put my good word in the bank. I'll call him right after we finish talking. You could ride back to your friends and let them know that the museum curator will absolutely welcome you with open arms. Of that you could be certain. I feel not so certain now, but let's give it a go. Ladies. Fantastic. Now at least we know that we're welcome at the museum. Now let's just get a case. Now it's... what? Now it's just a case of getting there. The miserable old fossil doesn't want to take us to Yorvik City. At least not without our parents' permission. Stupidest thing I've ever heard. Godfrey and the Baroness owe us pretty big. And I'm not sure they even realize that we're not kids anymore. Can't you try to convince him? Cadence, hello. It's rather strange how everybody suddenly wants to go to the big city. You're a responsible girl with decent judgment, so I'm happy for you to come along to Yorvik City. That said, it won't be happening until tomorrow, as I don't have any errands in town until then. You'll have to remain patient. You can't get everything at once. What? Ugh. Fine. Alright, now you have to take me. Oh. Alright, after I get off the horse, then you can take me. Right then, ladies, let's get going to the museum in Yorvik City. Here we go. No ice cream in the car. The seats are clean, and they'll be staying that way. Fair enough, sir. Hello. Hello, museum curator. Good day to you. Welcome. I'm terribly proud to welcome you to Yorvik City Museum. Sadly, we're closed right now because of all the refurbishment work we're doing, but my good friend the councilman has put in something of a good word for you young ladies. The councilman's friends are my friends. Since you're my friends now, I shall of course open up the museum for you. I understand you are looking to loan something from the collection? Yes, dear curator. We pray humbly to borrow AIDEEN'S harp. It's a real treasure and a terribly fragile artifact, you see. It's unique in its kind, and if the myth has any truth in it, it is really tremendously special. I don't really know. Our intentions are good, curator. If we hadn't been absolutely desperate, we never would have had the guts to ask. This is really important to us, and I swear by AIDEEN'S light that we'll bring it back to you in perfect condition. Well, I do suppose I promised the councilman I'd help out. His friendships... Oh. His friends are, as I said, my friends. If you promise to guard it with your life and return it no later than tomorrow, then I rather suppose it would be acceptable for you to borrow it. Do you know, by the way, that we've never been able to date the harp? We only know it's incredibly old. Unfortunately, all of our exhibits are in storage because of the renovation, so you'll have to help me find it if you don't mind. Rather silly of me, but I don't actually have the inventory we made when we packed it all away, so it's rather chaotic here. I know it's in one of these boxes in the corner. You seem to be sharp and quick little youngsters, so you'll be sure to find it amongst these things in no time at all. While you're at it, you could even jot down a new inventory for me so that I know what's in each box. That way you can lend a hand, since I'm lending you the harp. Of course, curator, of course. Oh. Oh! A bone china vase, a tunic, an amulet, another tunic. Can we click any of them? Oh, this is... Oh, we found it. But that was so much fun. Beautiful. How wonderful that you found AIDEEN'S harp. Do excuse the disarray here, but now I've got to help getting started with a new inventory. That was handy. So you've got what you came for. Don't forget to return it in the condition you received it. It's so very precious, so you must handle it with extreme care and respect. Until we meet again. Thank you, kind sir. Hope you like my nose. Finally home again. That went well. Maybe I could be convinced to drive you into the city again some other time. But only maybe. So we've got the harp, but not the melody. I remember how to learn it though, since Elizabeth told me how. One has to be high up in a place surrounded by the silence and stillness of daybreak. If you have a gentle and kind soul, you'll be able to hear AIDEEN'S melody on the wind. Us soul riders should have enough for the right spirit to make this work, says Elizabeth. One of the better places to hear the beautiful mystic melody of AIDEEN in the dawn winds is on top of the west wall cliff, but it's hard to get to. Cadence, do you know the path up to the mountaineering hut north of Fir Grove? Let's do it like this. Meet me on the path up to the mountain pass north of Fir Grove, just north of where the Fir Grove Championship starts, and we'll ride there together, just before dawn. I'll meet you on the mountain path north of Fir Grove before dawn. I'll wait for you there, and we can ride to the west wall cliff together. Okay, let's go meet Lisa. Where is my horse? There it is. There's Lisa. Hey Cadence, you're here already. We're a little early, but we can go to the place they call the West Wall Cliff and wait for daybreak there. Seriously though, Cadence, I don't think this is gonna work. Riding on the water? We'll see. I hope it works out though. I really hope with all my heart that we could do this and repay what we owe to the primeval tree. It's misty up on the mountaintop and there are wolves up there. Well, come with me now and stay close. The path is steep and dangerous and the location is hard to find. Come on. Oh, wait for me. Hello, little buddy. Okay, Lisa, here we are. Here it is. Wonderful views. Isn't it beautiful? It's great that the fog clears a little bit once you reach the top. Ooh, they moved me very close to the edge. Now we just need to wait for daybreak. We could sit here and eat some chips while we wait. Did you bring any chips, Lisa? Alright, here comes the dawn. Oh. Oh, we have to catch it. What? I'm clicking, but nothing's happening. What? Okay. There we go. Her song was so beautiful. Now that I've learned the melody, we're all done here. Right then, let's rest a little here in this beautiful spot and practice the piece of music a little before we pull off this feat. See you down by the beach when you feel ready, next to where the roots stop. You've got the fragment of the light of Aideen, haven't you? Don't forget to bring it with you. Yes, I did go and pick it up. A little while later. Wow. It is super pretty up here. Oh, I forgot the water's frozen over. Lisa's standing on water. Are you excited? You've got the light of Aideen with you? Then let's give this melody a go. Shine the light from the fragment, and then ride over the water to the beach just below Scarecrow Hill. Sounds simple, right? Right. We'll ride over the water here if everything's as it should be. Stay close to me and shine the light of Aideen fragment at even intervals. The roots must be healed with an even and steady flow. Keep pace with me or you'll end up in the water and we'll have to start over. Okay. You need to ride close to Lisa while she plays the harp to make it possible to ride across the water. Meanwhile, the healing energy roots grow under the water. The healing energy star must never be allowed to lose its power. To top up your energy, you need to shine the fragment by pressing the button on the screen. Okay. We'll see how this goes. Oh, okay. This is exciting. Oh, I'm falling behind a little bit. Oh no! Mew. Okay. I'm gonna try and stay right up next to her this time. We're doing it! Lisa, why are you just writing in weird pattern? Yeah! Oh, goodness. Whoa, what have we done? It seems like it actually worked. I'm speechless. I never thought it would happen. I think we've performed a miracle. It's not every day we get to make a miracle happen. Now we'll ride over to the Sleeping Widow and make sure everything's in order and that she feels like we've paid our debt to her. See you by the primeval tree. Greetings, my friends. You've done the unbelievable and have fully repaid your debt to me with the favor I asked you for. I now have re-established contact with my kinsman and my life has meaning again. All thanks to you. Thank you. Go in peace. Yay! Fantastic. Now we've restored the balance. I was thinking we'd never do it. Luckily, I was wrong. There's just one little thing left to do, and that's to return the harp to the museum. You want to do it? Fine by me. I'll see you later at the vineyard. I'm going to see if I can find Alex, who should be on the lookout somewhere or other. I'm dying to tell her what we've been up to. Here's the harp. Handle it with care. When you have it in your grasp, you can really get a feel for just how old it is. Hopefully our bitter butler agrees to drive you to the city again. Let's go find out. Hello, bitter butler. I need a ride. Good day to you. Ugh, back to the museum? Again? Well, I rather thought as much since you'd probably need to be heading back with the harp. Well, if one has helped once, it's best that one sees it through to the very end, even if it is in the role of a private chauffeur. Let me clean the harp first. Perhaps it needs a little attention after having been used. It's not often one gets the chance to see such a beautiful artifact outside museum walls. Oh, that's fine. Get down. There we are. Now the harp is beautifully clean and looks in lovely condition. Let's head to the museum. Here, hold on to the harp the whole way there so that nothing happens to it. To the museum. Good day. Ah, look who it is. Welcome back to the Jorvik City Museum. Oh, look, the harp is with you, and it looks just how it did when you loaned it. Not that I would expect anything else, of course. I truly hope you got good use from the beautiful old thing. Set it down carefully in this box, if you would. You're the councilman's friends, and his friends are, of course, my friends, and friends are always welcome at the museum, regardless of whether it's open or closed, like it is now for refurbishment. Until next time, friends. Goodbye, goodbye. Leave the harp in that empty box beside me, and then we're all done. Goodbye, farewell. Nice. So, are we finished toing and froing in the museum for a while? Splendid. Have a lovely day, Cadence. Yay! Oh, let's get on our horse. Thank you, Cadence, for all the help. I've told Alex what we've accomplished today. Thanks to you, Cadence, and Linda, we managed to perform that weird request from the primeval tree. Without you guys, I'd have been full of doubt and unable to do what we did. It's such a relief to have you around, and even nicer to no longer be indebted to the primeval tree. You're all true friends. It's an amazing feeling to be back with you all. The adventure is over for now. We'll see what happens here next. It doesn't seem as though Alex, Linda, and the druids or the spy master have spotted any increased activity from Darkcore yet. But they're probably just waiting for the right moment. We'll have to remain on guard. We will do. Okay, friends, then we have wrapped up the next part of the main story. Very exciting to actually be moving forward. And we used the harp, and that was really, really cool. So thank you guys for joining me. Please leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe. And I will see you next time for another adventure. Bye!